Cattle farming in Madison County is an industry that's been going on for generations. Some farmers are new to cattle farming, and for many others, it is a family tradition that they're trying to pass on to their own children. Beef is a staple in the American diet, but in recent years it has been facing a changing culture. Facing a growing epidemic of heart disease, cancer, and obesity, people are beginning to turn away from beef in general. From an environmental standpoint, beef production is also a huge contributor to climate change. The beef industry contributes more than 65% of the total greenhouse gas emissions related to agriculture in the world. In Community-Based Study of Environmental Issues, an environmental studies course at Colgate University, we are interested in exploring the mindset of an average American when it comes to what kind of beef and how much they decide to eat. We are also asking the farmer's perspective of beef as a growing or shrinking industry, which depends greatly on the type of practices they use. In general, these farmers have seen a growth in demand for the grass-fed beef, natural, and organic beef products. This is all while the overall trend in the U.S. is showing a decrease in beef consumption. The environmental differences between conventional farming versus grass-fed or natural farming are immense. Raising cattle for beef organically on grass, in contrast to fattening confined cattle on concentrated feed, may emit 40% less greenhouse gases and consume 85% less energy than conventionally produced beef. The immediate environmental effects of conventional beef production, such as pollution, erosion, and water overuse, are also devastating to the local ecosystems. In contrast, the organic and/or grass-fed practices of beef farming found in Madison County are well suited for the grassy and hilly environments found in upstate New York. Cattle raised on pasture actually promote a symbiotic relationship as they eat the grass and then fertilize it with no additional inputs needed from the farmers. Farmers see natural methods as both good for the environment, more humane for their cows, and better for people.
The real response is we're a lot more sustainable than we were conventional. Well, I think that I would say that's the bottom line of it, but we've been fortunate that the milk companies and the beef buyers and that have looked at it in the consumer demand, and the consumer wants natural, organic, locally produced if they can get it, and they're willing to pay for it.
Cattle farmers in Madison County take pride in their product and want to give people the opportunity to eat healthy and locally. Some farmers anticipate a greater demand of local, natural beef as being one of the challenges they will face in the future, as they may not have the capacity nor the means to meet the demand of the consumers.
As far as challenges go, the difficulty with this is raising beef in particular in central New York is much more costly than doing it in the Midwest. We don't have huge feedlots. It's not what we're about. We're dealing with local farmers who know what they're doing, and we believe in their practices. So in general, the animals cost more to produce, and it's a very price conscious market. So we're always going to be up against that.
So far, our research points to a changing culture surrounding beef consumption, which will have a significant impact on beef production. Farmers will need to adapt. Although it seems as though farmers in Madison County are ahead of the trend, as they have been practicing natural methods since the beginning, it is the conventional, confined animal feeding operations, or CAFOs, that will have to change the most in the coming years if this environmentally conscious trend takes off.